All right, so now we're going to poison the classifier that classifies those handwritten digits in categories 0 through 9 with the MNIST data set. So the previous project, we just had abstract dots, red and blue, and here we're going to have a more realistic computer vision task. So we have to install the SecML, and then we have to download the data. So I've already run this part. Takes a minute or two to run. And now this part, we're going to have a random state defined to make sure that the random numbers you get are always equal to the ones I used. And we're going to have 100 training set, 500 validation, and 500 test samples picked out of there. And so when we run this one, that will prepare the sets, and it shows you 100 samples and 784 pixels in each one. And here's the groups of 500 later. So now we're going to again select just the digits 5 and 9. So we have a binary classification task rather than a multi-output classification task, just to make it easier to work with the results. So, all right. Oh, I guess I've already done that one. All right. So this one, we can view the samples. All right, let me just put it here since I actually did the same thing twice. All right. There we are. And now we'll see some example images. So we got 5s and 9s, and they're labeled 5s and 9s. And so there's various examples showing that's the usual stuff. So now we're going to train a model on the original unpoisoned data. And this is going to be training on just the first 100 images that we put in the training set. All right. And so it's 93% accurate. And here's some examples of it correctly identifying these images. All right. The predictions are in parentheses. And as you can see, the prediction matches the right answer, which is the number before the percentage. So the first 6 test images are correct. So now we perform a poisoning attack as before. And what this is going to do is take one of the existing images and modify that image to make it malicious. And then we're going to add it to the data set. So it's going to have 101 images to work from. So this is what runs the poisoning attack, performing this poison attack up here, C attack poisoning with various set. It's going to take an image and modify it to make it poisonous. And you'll see the image. So this is the new image we're going to add. This is obviously based on one of the 5s, although I modified it a little bit with some dots. This image is carefully crafted to have the maximum effect in altering the weights, and we're going to label this a 9. So having this one image with the wrong label and a carefully crafted malicious shape should affect the performance of the model, and it did. It lowered that one image, lowered it from 93% to 79%. So this is the point that we saw in news articles earlier. Even small perturbations can teach the model bad habits, and in the evasion attack, even small perturbations from a image that you're trying to classify can cause it to be misclassified. So there's various flags defined by doing variations of these, but that shows you a more easy to understand version of the poisoning attack using realistic images. So that's it for this video.